I'm not ready. Reggie thinks it's funny.
Yeah, they're making, wait till the Spurs come out. I'm going to look like Cowboy Dan. What's his name? Cowboy Curtis? Who's the guy from Pee-wee's Playhouse?
We are headed to Dallas in a couple of weeks, but where we're going right now, guys, we don't need roads. It's time for the Hot Draft Time Machine.
Yeah, let's jump in.
Leading up to the draft in Dallas, let's take a look back at past drafts and what else was going on in the world that year. So today, we're headed to 2001. I don't even know why we're headed there. So, Peter, start us off.
We're 17 days away from the draft.
And it was 17 years ago? That's the math? We're terrible at math at this table.
So we'll go back in the calendar. 2001 NFL Draft. Let's dig in. Let's see what we got here. The top 5 of the 2001 NFL Draft. Michael Vick off the board. Ooh. Leonard Davis. Then Gerald Warren third. Justin Smith, nicknamed appropriately Cowboy, went fourth. And 5th, LaDainian Tomlinson goes 5. Who was the biggest steal of that draft? There was a lot of great players taken, but to me, the biggest steal right there, Drew Brees going 32nd to the Chargers. You're getting one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. They had Tomlinson and Brees in the same draft class. That is insane. Wow. Other notables, Richard Seymour to the Patriots, okay? Steve Hutchinson to the Seahawks, maybe the greatest offensive guard of his generation. Deuce McAllister to your Saints, he went that year. And of course, Chad Johnson and TJ Houshmandzadeh both drafted to the Bengals. But my favorite pick of that draft, the 74th overall selection, the Carolina Panthers select one, Steve Smith Sr. Steve Smith goes 74th to Carolina. He's now a colleague today.
Awesome.
But to have all those guys in one draft, 2001 draft, very good. Maybe not the best top 5. Leonard Davis, Gerald Warren didn't have the careers. But overall, Hutchinson might be a Hall of Famer. Steve Smith might be a Hall of Famer. And we know for sure that we at least know that Drew Brees and LaDainian Tomlinson are Hall of Famers.
Houshmandzadeh went like way late. Oh, yeah. Wasn't it a 7th rounder?
204th.
And he was great in college. Him and Chad in Oregon State. Wow.
What was the vibe on like Drew Brees going into that draft? Like, what was the hype on him?
He was a beloved college quarterback.
Prolific stats.
Too small.
Too small.
Too small. Not worthy of the first round. Sure enough, he proved everyone wrong.
Love that.
Purdue was doing nothing until Drew Brees showed up, and he lit up the Big Ten, and nobody wanted because he was too short. Think about that, how that reverberates.
He showed up to Purdue.
Hashtag Baker.
That's right. He showed up to Purdue as the 8th string quarterback at Purdue and went on to what he did.
I wonder if Baker responded to my DMs.
Baker, you're making us look a little thirsty.
It's been about 3 hours, Reg.
You're making me look bad over here, brother. Anyway, so I'm going to take you guys to Hollywood.
Let's do it.
Some of my favorite
2001.
2001, yeah. 17 years, that's crazy. I feel like it was just yesterday.
I know.
Some of the top movies, the one that sticks out off that list, Rush Hour 2. Oh,
you liked it?
I love Rush Hour 2.
Yeah.
I literally just watched it like a couple days ago, too. Chris Tucker.
Which one of y'all
Jackie
kicked
Chan.
me? You're not a Lord of the Rings
That movie is
guy?
hilarious. Lord of the Rings, I mean, it was great, and I feel like they're still making them, right?
It's 20 hours long. I'm still watching it.
Still watching the movie.
They're not still making them, Reg. They're based on books, actually. The books, they can't keep making them. The books are already used.
Tolkien can't script it.
No.
Rush Hour 2, give us why.
Why Rush Hour 2?
Yeah, I suppose Rush Hour 1 or 3.
Chris Tucker? Oh, because it was a sequel. And it was a really good sequel, too. Most sequels don't usually do well in movies. That one was even better than the first one. That's why. So
I love Shrek.
I love Shrek, too. Okay, I'll put you on the spot right now. Is Shrek a Hall of Fame animated character?
No.
No?
What?
Fringe guy?
Yes, he is.
He's a Hall
What
of
about
Famer.
Donkey?
Donkey does the heavy lifting, I think.
Donkey's better.
Yes.
Donkey's more
Donkey's
endearing.
better?
The star of those movies is the band Smash Mouth. They carry the whole thing.
One more
I
movie.
don't know. Sleeper.
One more
Adam
movie.
Durrett's Counting Crows, Accidentally in Love, wraps up the whole movie. Yeah.
One more movie.
Durrett's is a legend.
Joe Dirt.
I love
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt, I'm in.
Kid Rock was in it.
Yeah, Brittany Daniel was definitely in it.
Yeah, you can't.
All right.
Oh, man, what a year.
If we're moving on
What do you got,
to
Adams?
the musical portion of the program here, they had some straight bops, some Billboard #1s here. I'm going to say Miss Jackson by Outkast takes the cake as the best song of the year. There's an argument to be made for Bootylicious by Destiny's Child, which you couldn't help but dance to.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly cake.
Lady Marmalade, I didn't love. I got sick of that one way too quick. Bootylicious, it comes on now, and I can help
yeah, Lady Marmalade was part of the movie Moulin Rouge. That's the first time I ever really heard Pink, though. Like, Pink, that was her coming out party for me.
That's true. It was a nice ensemble.
What about the Shaggy?
I like Usher. You remind me of a girl I once knew.
Yeah.
I don't want you guys to, if there's a full screen for this, I don't want to see it. I'm just going to go around the table quickly and ask you guys if you had or rocked any of these following fashion trends. Ready? Ugg boots. Did you then or have you ever? Don't lie.
Well, I had the slippers. They're not going up to my knee or anything, but I'll put them on in the hotel, sure.
You've got Ugg house slippers? You have? You've never worn Uggs?
Never had Uggs.
All right. Judging everyone hard. Von Dutch. Anything.
No, did not go the Ashton Kutcher.
No. Reggie, you were in LA, and so was I at the height of the
Tell
Von
me
Dutch.
you didn't have a Von Dutch hat.
I had some. I had a hat.
Trucker hat?
Definitely had a Von Dutch trucker hat.
You always paired with True Religion.
I used to wear a lot of hats.
Stitching.
I used to wear a lot of hats back
Double-stitched
then.
jeans are never okay.
Religion.
Timberland.
Ashton Kutcher.
Of course I had
Now,
Timbs.
yeah.
No, I didn't have Tim's.
No, I don't even have Timberlake.
What? You didn't have Timbs?
No, I did. Reggie, look at me. Did I have Timbs? No, I had Wolverine work boots when I was working construction
I
at
remember
18.
when they came out with the different colors of Timbs too. That's why I was like, oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Speaking
that
of
must have been
Justin
awesome.
Timberlake, frosted tipped hair.
No, I never had that.
No way.
I was contractually obligated to. I truly was. I would play in
You went in and there were foils put in your hair, or you like drop some sun and lemon in your hair?
No, I did that. It was all foil. It was very expensive. The actor who played the character prior to me had blonde hair, so they bleached me out. I looked like Mark McGrath. It actually paid off.
Frosted
It actually worked well for me.
Frosted tips?
I had frosted
well
tips.
for
I was
you.
paid to. Yeah, it worked great. Hey, come on, it's 2001. It was all working. Every morning there's a heartache hanging on the corner of my four-post bed.
all
NSYNC too. You play a lot of NSYNC.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I just want to fly. All right, 2001.
Sugar Ray lyrics.
My chapter is a weird story from every year we're going to do this.
Okay.
And this actually isn't weird. It's really cool. Do you guys know what a sports equinox is? I'm not talking about the gym. Sports equinox has only happened one time in history, and that is when the 4 major teams from one city all play on the same day. And it went down in Arizona on November 4th, 2001. Let's take a look at who was there, guys. All those teams, that's Cardinals,
David Boston.
Suns, Coyotes, Diamondbacks, David Boston, Starberry, Shane Doan, there you go, Peter, Shane Doan, and the former co-star of mine, the big unit, Randy Johnson. Here's the thing. You might want to know, how did those teams fare on that day, all right? Arizona Cardinals lost to the Philadelphia Eagles, 21-7. Phoenix Suns lost to the Houston Rockets, 103-100. The Phoenix Coyotes also lost to the Carolina Hurricanes.
Gosh.
The Arizona Diamondbacks, they won. They defeated the New York Yankees in Game 7 of the World Series. Mariano, Luis
that
Gonzalez.
day?
That's it. Guys, November 4th, 2001,
Do you
an
remember that?
amazing day in sports history.
I don't remember that day, but I remember.
It's the latest a World Series game has ever been played because of 9/11. They had to push it back. That makes sense that November, that's incredible.
While they were winning the World Series over the Yankees and Mariano and all that went with it, the Cardinals were playing, the Diamondbacks, the Coyotes went, every team. It was the only time ever happened,
What
ever.
a day
was
for,
all in-
shout
all in
out to
Arizona?
bartenders out there
Yes.
at sport. Like, I would have raked
Can
it
you
in that
imagine
day.
like
That's
that?
amazing.
A lot of money.
I know.
Do you
And
remember that?
now they would do. There'd be like a UFC fight and a boxing. There's everything, but never in history.
The
ever.
happiest guy,
Because of the
Byung
World
Hun
Series.
Kim. No,
Oh,
happiest
Byung
guy
Hun,
in the world.
Great day for him. But Shane Doan, fair day too.
Sure.
Scarborough, we love you. That's my story. It was a little mild. I'm going to get a little crazier. Tomorrow we get to Angelina Jolie going on with her brother on the red carpet at the Oscars. We'll get into that. That's 2002.
Vial of blood.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. That'll be tomorrow right
Not
here.
Okay, that is
Yeah, I didn't like. Yeah. that was
hot draft
weird.
time machine, but we need to. You guys have to round it out with your memories of 2001 of the draft, sports, pop culture, whatever you want. More about Kyle and dyeing his hair blonde after this. Also, Hall of Famer Jerome Bettis joins us this hour to tell us what the Steelers should do